Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome here guys to a very quick podcast. Obviously the day of the PSG game, very excited for that coming up later. But I've just been on Twitter, I've returned today, I'm back now for good, I'm not going anywhere. As much as you may want me to go, I'm staying right here. So basically guys, on Twitter I was just on about, I was listening yesterday to some Spanish journalists on the telly. They were talking about Neymar, they were talking about Barca in general, but they did focus a lot on Neymar, and there was a lot of interesting things that I did pick up. You know, they're on about some things the club have said, some things that aren't being released to the media and that they've picked up somehow or another. So there's no guarantee that any of these things are true, but it was just quite interesting to hear some of the things and some of the thoughts of the people in Spain and what they've been hearing about Neymar and Barcelona. So basically just a few points about Neymar which I'm just going to bring up and quickly go over. First of all, despite what I'm going to say about some negatives and some positives as well, the club are very happy. They're happy with Neymar's form. Of course, he's been in fantastic goal-scoring form, and they're really happy at the way that this season he's settling into La Liga. You know, he's really settled down, he's coming to training, he's working hard, and he's making sure that he's linking up with Lionel Messi. Of course, the club are overwhelmingly happy with his partnership with Lionel Messi. Now, when Neymar joined, he said that I'm here to help Lionel Messi continue being the best player in the world. That's exactly what Neymar is doing, and Neymar still realises, there's no ego there, he still realises that he is number two. As when Messi is at the club, Neymar will always be second fiddle, and that's how it's going to be. You know, no matter how good Neymar gets, Messi is always going to be number one, and it's very good, and the club are very happy that Neymar still realises that, he still believes that he is Messi's servant, if you like. Neymar is also playing in a different position this season. He's a lot more central. He's playing more like a striker rather than a winger. And Luis Enrique is very happy with the way he's adapted to that position. You know, of course, he's worked on a bit of his strength issues. You know, last season he was getting pushed off the ball, shoved off the ball. He went down a bit easily. Neymar this season has been very strong through the middle. He's been very good, very efficient in front of goal. And Luis Enrique is very happy with his position because he's also playing for Luis Suarez. And I've just said that now. You might not understand what I mean by that. Basically, at the moment, Lionel Messi is playing a slightly withdrawn role, a number 10 role, just behind the strikers. Now, there should be two strikers. We've got Pedro there, sometimes we've got Munir, but Neymar is doing a lot of the work, which Luis Suarez will also do when he comes back. Suarez will be an outstanding player when he comes back for us, but at the moment, Neymar is having to work twice as hard, trying to snap up chances, score the goals for two players in that striking role, and Luis Enrique is very happy at how he's doing. Other thing is, now onto the bit of a negative point, the club are not particularly happy with the way Neymar continues to use social media. He's on it quite a lot. There's a few of the players who skirt in and around it. Apparently they want him to be like Lionel Messi off the pitch. Messi is involved in many campaigns, many adverts. He's on social media as well. He's not on Twitter, but he's got Facebook and things like that. They want him to maybe use it, you know, now and again, but don't go too over the top with it. Don't spend your life on it. Football has to be the main concern. Social media has to come second. They're also not particularly happy with the way you see Neymar dressed sometimes in and around the club, in certain photos in and around the Camp Nou. They're not particularly impressed with the way, you know, you see a lot of the Alex Song brand on him sometimes, a lot of caps and different things. You know, personally looking at this from my point of view, from not what I've heard, from my point of view, I think, you know, there's not a lot wrong with it. You know, at the end of the day, Neymar's got to have a life. I think sometimes he probably is a bit excessive on social media, but I wouldn't go as far to tell someone how they should dress. But I think certainly the club are aware that this is a stage that Neymar is going through. I think they also know that Neymar is young enough. You know, we still forget how young Neymar actually is. He's going to mature not only on the pitch as a player, but he's also going to mature off it. You know, he's gonna make sure that he's gonna mature in the next few years. And I wouldn't really worry too much about this. The club have not said anything to him, I don't think, but I'm sure it's fine. But the biggest one for me, and the biggest thing that I heard, and one of the best things that I've heard, is Neymar, when he came off against Levante, when he got injured, seemingly, but he wasn't actually injured, he didn't want to come off, did he? He was making a big stand, he didn't want to come off, he was very angry to come off, and he had a bit of a sulk then. And then Neymar was brought off against Malaga. Him and Pedro both came off, Sandro and Munir came on. About 60 minutes gone, Luis Enrique took him off, and Neymar was livid. Apparently Neymar was very angry that he was taken off. He wasn't happy with Luis Enrique. He felt that he should have stayed on the pitch, that he deserved to stay on the pitch. Luis Enrique said to him, you know what, you know, fine, I'm happy with that. And what he was looking for then, he was looking at A, did Neymar go and sulk? Was he annoyed? Was he really down about this? Or did he go out the next game and give everything he had to prove that he should be on that pitch, that Neymar should be on that pitch and that Luis Enrique shouldn't be taking him off. That's exactly what Neymar did. His response was fantastic. It's fine to be upset, it's fine to be angry when you come off, but you've got to go then and prove yourself. You've got to take that anger into the next game and not sulk in the corner and think, oh, well, if I've been taken off, then why do I want to play at all? Neymar responded in the right way. He went out against Granada, he scored a hat-trick, he played very, very well, and Luis Enrique, said to him, well done. Very good reaction. I took you off against Malaga. You wasn't happy with it. What did you go and do? You went and showed me that you should be on the pitch, that I shouldn't be taking you off, and you've proved yourself in that game. And he was very, very pleased with that. And Neymar, of course, is a player who needs to be confident. He needs to be on the pitch. And it's very, very good this season to see him linking up with Messi. He still understands that he's second. There's a few things that are around the club. But at the moment, looking at Neymar's development and how he's going on this season, this is going to be a very, very big season. I said at the start of the season before it started that Neymar's season was this season, and it looks very much sure this could be very much a breakthrough year where he does announce himself, where he does finally silence the critics, where he does live up to that massive reputation that he has, and I'm very, very confident that this will be the year which Neymar really does break through, and I'm very, very hopeful of that. So thanks for watching, guys. As I say, there's no guarantee that any of this stuff is true. It's just things I heard yesterday which I thought I'd tell you about because it's not really got out there, but it was just a few interesting facts, a few interesting perspective of things, and I just thought I'd let you know. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, and of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'll have performance analysis videos up later after the PSG game. Make sure you join me then. I'll definitely be here now. Enjoy the game tonight, guys. We're hoping for a result. I predicted 2-0. Let me know your predictions. The preview is in the description, and I'll see you very soon. Visca la Barça!